as old as the stories that surrounded it. It was said that the tombstones in this place not only bore the names of the deceased, but also hid the town's darkest secrets. Every night of the new moon, an inexplicable phenomenon occurred. The tombstones changed, revealing not only the name and dates of birth and death, but also the hidden truth of each soul buried there. Less than __FFNL___ greater than it was a new moon night when Valerie, a young historian with a deep interest in local mysteries, decided to visit Ravenswood Cemetery. Armed with her notebook, a flashlight, and a camera, Valerie crossed the ancient iron gates, determined to discover if the stories she had heard were true. As she walked among the tombs, the light of his flashlight slowly revealed the secrets inscribed on the tombstones. Each one told the story of a life, forbidden loves, betrayals, heroic acts and unspeakable sins. Valerie, absorbed in her discoveries, did not realize that she was not alone. From the shadows, spectral figures began to emerge, gathering around her. They were the spirits of those whose stories were being revealed. At first, Valerie felt paralyzing fear, but she soon realized that the spirits were not seeking to harm her. Instead, they seemed desperate for someone to hear their stories, for the truths that had been buried with them to finally be known. Valerie spent the night in the cemetery, listening to the spirits. Each one approached and whispered their story, some full of remorse, others of joy and love. Valerie took note of each tale, vowing to bring these forgotten truths back to the world of the living. When the first ray of sunlight illuminated the cemetery, the spectral figures began to fade, and the inscriptions on the tombstones returned to their original state, once again hiding the secrets of Ravenswood. Valerie left the cemetery that morning, not only as a historian, but as a keeper of the stories entrusted to her. Eventually, Valerie published a book detailing the truths discovered that night in the cemetery. The stories of Ravenswood were no longer hidden, had been released, allowing the spirits to finally find peace. They were the apparitions of the former inhabitants of Elderwood, dressed in clothes from another era. Although Cecilia was startled at first, she soon realized that the apparitions had no intention of harming her. They seemed as lost and confused as she felt watching them. One of the apparitions, a kind-looking woman, came closer than the others.